lanes. You're on the railroad. You're linear. You're going one strict path until the next to the last conversation. But we're getting off topic. More than 5 hairstyles, legitimate great. Might have a little concerns about the combat, legitimate great. But the combat looks a lot snappier, a lot quicker, a lot more strategic, especially if you're playing on a higher difficulty, and a lot more having to think. Almost like Dishonored's combat. Dishonored 2 or Dishonored 1. Both good and bad. But thankfully, stealth, we ain't really got a... But I don't know, I ain't gonna speak to that because I obviously ain't playing it yet. To the demo by Harsu Labs, which was rough character models. Now again, that was gonna come out in 2021 under them. You had rough character models. The lip sync was off. $40,000 damage, complete 5 matches. But those are examples of legitimate gripes. You know what I'm saying? But to be, oh hey, pause the read. We'll go back up slower. Oh hey, it's not exactly like the tabletop, it's crazy. Because you can still use weapons. Just telekinetically. You can't use the weapons 24/7 like you could in the original game. That's true. But in the original game, again, the weapon combat was terrible. I done watched about 3-4 playthroughs, and almost all of them stick to melee combat with weapons or just straight up claws. Because the gun combat is terrible. Even if you put points into the skill, the combat is still terrible. It's finicky. It's janky.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
The hand of heaven is here.
It's
Show some respect.
not really a recommended form of combat. But also, another gripe, you pretty much have to level your character in the original 2004 first game the same way, no matter what clan you're from. Am I right or am I wrong? Do you or do you not have to level your character the same way in the 2004 Bloodlines 1, regardless of what clan you're from? Because the game plays out the exact same way in terms of the story beats. And again, you railroad it into the next last conversation with LaCroix, and then it branches out into 4 different endings, and I think one of the endings is a mod. So 5 total. But right or wrong?
This armor was forged in heaven and weathered on the field of battle
Right or
for
wrong?
centuries.
Then it should hold up fine for a few hours on stage, right?
I am a warrior goddess, not
The
a
battle
fashion
starts in
icon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
Right or
it?
wrong now? Now again, do I got a few reservations? Sure. But I'd say you got that with every game. I got reservations with Outer Worlds too. What the?
Double KO! That's 3!
But it's not exactly like the tabletop. It's a weak one. That's weak. That's a weak gripe. It was never gonna be exactly like the tabletop. But it was Chinese room from jump.
Strong together.
Since Paradox bought the IP in 2015, which we know that wasn't the case, Chinese room took over development in 2021.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. I'm hurt.
Guess you are worth the trouble, Frank.
Hasta la vista, robot. Bogies incoming.
Or it was Harsu Labs, and they kept Harsu Labs on, despite Harsu Labs, again, missing deadlines. That team being the first time they ever worked together. Upper management not having any experience leading a narrative team, etc., etc.
Shake it up.
Can't sit there and tell me you look at the demo of R2 Labs version 2019 demo. Bloodlines 2 2019 demo. Look it up.
Fear best friends, gather around. I need assistance. Disappear. Another
Fury!
Heads up.
Hi, that feels good.
And sit there and tell me that you would have been fine paying $65 for that.
need some
If that even would have been priced at $65.
Behold the god of thunder!
Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing?
Put you on ice.
My soul is not yours to claim.
But again, if it's a failure, congratulations. Y'all got it to fail. That just means y'all ain't getting no more.
Fury!
My way!
Heaven!
That just means y'all ain't getting no more of that particular IP. I didn't see him
Twas but a stretch.
for another about 4 or 5
Not
years.
be rid of
Congrats.
me so easily.
I don't think it's gonna fail. But if we talking numbers, keep in mind the original game in 2004, the first one, only sold 77,000 copies. That's a failure whenever it comes out.
Us against the world.
Feel renewed. I shall gladly escort you to your destination, Spider Zero.
Keep in mind, I know y'all love the original because it's a cult classic and it has upside. But it has a lot of flaws too, as every game will have. No matter what the reviews, no matter what the lists, no matter what these big time YouTubers, streamers say, every game gonna have its flaws. I love Dragon Age Veilguard. Dragon Age Veilguard has flaws. I love Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 has flaws. Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age Origins, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda. Every game gonna have flaws. But again, we getting off topic. But you cannot sit there and tell me you watch the Chinese Rooms gameplay of Bloodlines 2, of their version of it. You cannot sit there and tell me that combat is so effing terrible.
For once, the Thunder Oath does something useful. Old soldiers never die.
Be your best self. Chin up. There we are.
Heaven! For once, the Thunder Oath does something useful.
But that combat is so effing terrible that you can't imagine yourself playing.
He needed some help.
Or that Hard Labs version would have been so much better. When that combat is slow, that combat is finicky. It's just like the original game.
I feel renewed.
And y'all so enraptured in nostalgia, y'all would have been willing to pay 60 to 70 some dollars, because again, we don't know how much that version would have been priced at. $60 to $70 some for that. And again, it's still on YouTube. You can look it up. Still on YouTube.
Chin up. It pleases me to be helpful. Strong together.
Yeah, I ain't gonna name no names because they already got their platform. I ain't gonna name no names, but come on, man.
It's spider time!
I'm trying to run fast enough. You better not lose this. But if that's the criteria, then that's just weak, man. Because again, 77 is not like this tabletop. It's based off the 2020 version of the tabletop. The original was 2013, which came out in the 80s. 2020 came out in the 90s. 77 is based off the 2020 version. That don't play exactly like the paper. If it did, Johnny would look different, Carrie would look different, Rogue would look different, Alt would look different. There'd be no Judy, there'd be no Panam, there'd be no River, there'd be no, you know what I'm saying? There'd be no V, because you'd be a regular, not preset character, you know what I'm saying? Baldur's Gate 3, it's not like the 5th edition of D&D to a T. Because it's adapted into a game form. They had to fit it, and they had to structure it to make it work in game form. And that's still a very frustrating game if you don't play completely turn-based games like that. And I don't, which is why I stopped playing. After like 6-7 restarts. I ain't gonna lie. Through Act 1. How long have it been going? 27 minutes. It just wasn't my bag. I can admit to that. It wasn't my bag. That was a waste of money for me. But come on, man. You can still use weapons. You just can't use weapons all the way through. You can use them telekinetically.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And then once you've emptied the clip, I might have to switch. Once you've emptied the clip, fire discards the weapon. Which again is not your actual name, it's an alias. You don't know your actual name. Hence, again, yeah, preset character, but you can kind of shape their backstory and how they came to be, and well, not necessarily how they came to be, but their backstory and more of their lore, like in Dragon Age Inquisition or Dragon Age Velguard, or Shepard in Mass Effect Trilogy, or Ryder in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Get ready.
But yeah, it's just like, how can you watch that? Again, 2019 demo, Harsu Labs, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2, look it up on YouTube. They got Angela.
Then maybe that's how you and I should go into the battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
And Rocket Angel.
2,
I might have to switch.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You know what I'm saying?
This is just a normal Tuesday in our family. What am I? Invisible?
I'm
Clearly you needed some help.
Get out of there.